Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this is highly requested. A lot of you got in touch asking about my new silicone hand, and the one that I have is from Glamourliz. So I'm going to show you how it comes packaged, and I'm going to show you a few things that you can do with the hand, and I will do a more in-depth video, but for the moment this is like a first look and a first run through. So the owner of the business is Lizzie. She is absolutely lovely. We've been talking via Instagram. She's such a lovely lady. I'll leave her website on the screen for you now. So the hand comes really well packaged in a great sturdy box, and you've got her branding over the box as well. So I did take a picture of the inside of the box before I started unwrapping everything, and it does come wrapped in this really cute iridescent cellophane, and then you've got tissue paper and things like that in there, and it's just really well thought out and really well packaged. So she does a choice of flesh tone colours. This is Beyonce. As you can see, my hand is slightly darker, but that's because I've been on holiday. But Beyonce definitely matches my normal natural olive skin tone. And then you've got a fair one and a darker one. But just look at the detail. This is so realistic. It just blows me away every time I look at it. It just feels like a real hand. And there I was just pointing out, she just adds a little ring there for extra detail, and it does have her stamp on the end of the hand. And then here I'm just showing you the underside of the hand, and it really does look so real. And of course you do get quite a comprehensive instruction sheet as well. There's different methods on how to use the nails, and also how to soak off the product that you use, or soak off any glue that you may have applied to the tips. And then there was a little flyer in there too, just with extra products that you can buy. But go and check out the website, because she is always adding and coming up with new things to make it easier to use the hand with. And another little detail I wanted to mention was you do get a personalised thank you note, which I just think is really cute. So let's look at the hand in more detail. I think you will agree it is definitely realistic. As I said earlier, I just can't get over how realistic it is. There is a really nice weight to it. It doesn't feel flimsy, so when you're working on it, it would feel like you were working on a real client's hand, which is brilliant. And I know that each one is made individually, and she will paint them individually as well. So a lot of love and effort goes into each one of these hands. You can also clean these, wash them with warm soapy water and it'd be fine. And if I get any glitter or anything on it, I do tend to use a lint roller, and that comes off really easy as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how you can use this. This is my favourite method, and it's using the cuticle canals. So basically you have the tips. I'll leave links as to where I get mine from. I use these like ballerina coffin type tips. And basically around the cuticle area there is a canal where you can push the tip up into. So this would be your sort of nail bed, nail plate. And I'm just showing you the tips there that I use. And you just basically push it up into that canal, and make sure you tuck the sides into the side walls as well. So you can leave the nail a little bit longer like that, or you can push it right up and have it shorter, and it does feel more secure that way as well. So that's brilliant. So I like to use this method for swatching, which you would have seen on my Instagram. But this is also a great way if you want to really nail the cuticle lines when you're painting polish or gel polish. And this is such a great way of just seeing how you're doing, and just to see how close you can get to the skin without actually getting any product on the skin. And it's just a really great way to practice, because it feels like a real hand. You can totally relate to it when you're actually painting. So another method, if you wanted to be a bit more vigorous when you're filing or sculpting, etc., gluing tips is the next step. So I've just shortened this tip off. I'm not going to glue it because I haven't used glue on this yet and I don't want to at the moment. But you need to make sure that glue does not get into that canal because it will clearly just glue shut. So I would probably place the glue halfway down the nail bed and push the tip in and then press it on that way. And of course, when you're soaking off, you need to treat this as you would a real person. So file off any product and then soak it in acetone, and the glue should just melt and come off. But do not pull it off because, you know, if you did that on a client, you would hurt them and pull off, you know, part of their nail plate probably. So best not to pull it off. So imagine that short nail is actually glued on there. You can easily add a sculpting form or add a tip onto the end of that one. But obviously the sculpting form fits really nicely on there, really nice and flush, and you can just go ahead and sculpt acrylic or hard gel. So little top tip of mine is get yourselves one of these armrests. If you've got clients, you'll have one of these anyway. But because of the shape of the hand and the way it naturally curves over as though it were a real hand, it sits perfectly on one of these rests, and it just makes the hand the perfect position to actually work on. So I am going to do a full set on this hand in another dedicated video, but I'd like your input on what you'd like to see. So if you can comment below and let me know if you wanted to see sculpting with acrylic or hard gel, or maybe you'd like to see a gel polish, nail art design or stamping design, then just let me know below, and the one with the most comments stroke votes will win. So I'll leave Liz's details on the screen for you now, and of course I'll link it all down below. Basically, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Liz, because this hand is absolutely amazing. It's just brilliant for all sorts of avenues, whether you're training, whether you want to just do nail art, whether you're advanced and you want to practice acrylic or gel designs, you know, the list is endless. So I really hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.